So, hello everyone, we're here to do something we haven't done before. And what am I here to do is to recommend you some anime series that I've watched and I really liked and everything. And I thought this would be a great chit-chat time. You know, it's not like chit-chat time, but it is kind of like chit-chat time because I'm talking to you guys about stuff. So, what is the main thing on this video is that I am going to tell you about 4 different animes, no it's 5 animes that made me cry. And the first one that we're gonna head off to is called Clannad. And I don't know how you pronounce it, and this series is gonna be me pronouncing every single anime's name wrong, so don't worry about that. But Clannad is really lovely and sweet anime, and I just loved every single side character that there was. There wasn't any character that I would have hated or disliked even. Like, the main character is called Tomoya, and he is really bored in his life and he has problems at home, and he is almost, you could say that he is depressed. And until he notices this cute little girl on the street talking to herself, and her name is Nagisa, and that is where the story starts off. And the series kind of happened at the school and after school. This anime was aired on 2007, and that was a long time ago, but it is a classic. And if you like really emotional and funny series, you should really watch this. It's really cute, it's really lovely. There is the most adorable love story, and the side characters are amazing. And there is one but. Like, this series isn't for everyone, because I tried to show this series to my boyfriend and he got kinda bored at the beginning, like he wanted some action. So if you don't like kinda, I don't know, every anime isn't for everyone, but everybody else who has watched this anime has praised it and said it's so fucking awesome. And it belongs to my top 10 favorite animes of all time. My favorite character from this series is probably the main character Nagisa and Fu-chan Ipuki, and they're just adorable. But let's head off to the next anime that I'm going to recommend you. It's called Clannad After Story. And this is where it gets super rough. Like, I was shaking, I was crying, and it was just so emotional that my heart just broke. Events in After Story take place immediately after the first season, following Tomoya's final semester of high school. So I don't tell anything else because it will spoil what happens in the first one. So if you watch Clannad, you should see this after Clannad's the first season, because you cannot watch this if you haven't watched the first season, because you're gonna be like, what is happening? And you won't have that emotional attachment to the characters, because it starts from the beginning, and I don't know, it starts from the middle. And no, you should watch Clannad first and then Clannad After Story. They're both so great classics. I love them both. I have rewatched them like 3 times. That tells a lot of the story and everything. So if you have any space in your spare time, I really recommend you to watch those. Clannad Story. Let's head off to the next one. This anime, I have heard that a lot of men had cried when they have watched this, and a lot of girls too, of course, but it's usually when men cry it is really emotional. I don't think so. I think men can be as emotional as women. So this anime is called Hana, and the full name of this is Anohi Mita Hana no namae wo boku tachi wa mada shiranai. And it's a long one. But you can find this anime everywhere from just type in Anohana. Shinda Yadomi and his group of childhood friends have become estranged after a tragic accident split them apart. Now in their high school years, a sudden surprise forces each of them confront their guilt over what happened that day and come to terms with the ghosts of their past. This story is really emotional. It's like emotional train, like there's a lot of good stuff in here, and it's only 11 episodes, so you should really watch this. It's really quick to watch, and it's gonna make you stop for a while and think like, wow, this was so beautiful story. And this was aired on 2011, so it isn't even an old anime, and I really like it. And of course my favorite character is Hana Meiko, and it's a really cute white haired girl, and she is just adorable. And I think if you like tasty stories with a lot of issues in the past, like tragic accidents, and you have maybe had lost someone, some of your relatives or friends, so that this anime would be really great for you. Yeah, I really love this one. And the last one for this video, I'm going to say no Exorcist, which is Blue Exorcist on the English name. And the reason why I put this on the emotional series is because I actually cried my eyes out at the ending. A lot of people were like, "Nah, I don't give a shit about this." But I don't know, it kind of like, it made me cry so much because they built this character that changes at the end so tragically that I was like, no! I need to get a new camera or something. It stopped recording and it didn't say anything to me until it shut down. But yeah, this series is on the genres, it's like action, demons, fantasy, shonen, and supernatural, and it's for teens 13 or older, and it has 25 episodes, and it's really good. The battle scenes look so good that I would have wanted more of them, but you cannot decide. There is always a lot of fillers and everything, so that is kind of sad, but in the end the fillers tell more about the characters, what has happened in their past, or you get to know them better. But this anime was really enjoyable, I really enjoyed it, and I might watch it all over again because it was so good. I have watched it 2 times now, and once I watched it 3 times actually. Why I usually watch animes all over, it's because I watch them first alone, then I watch them with some friend, then I watch it probably with my boyfriend or something, so I usually rewatch animes a lot that I want to recommend to my friends. And those were the animes that I highly recommend you to watch. It's Clannad After Story, Hana, and Exorcist. And the Clannad and Clannad After Story are so sweet. It's family friendly, I would say. You can easily watch it when your mom is behind your back. The Hana is the same. It's really sweet. Exorcist is there are the battle scenes and all of the demon and Satan talk. And it has a lot of religion-based things, so if you're not into that, you should watch it. But for me, I think it's really interesting I can't say much, but there are so interesting parts and twists in that story, so I would highly recommend you to watch it. And my favorite character from Hana Exorcist is Monia Machine. She is this cute little girl with blonde hair cut on top of the shoulders, and she has green eyes, and she kind of resembles a lot of me. That's why I like her so much. She is this goofy little girl, and sometimes she is clumsy. And the fact that she has naturally blonde hair and green eyes, that is basically me. So I just love that character. It's really adorable. And this anime contains a lot of magic also. Like, they have all these sorts of different things. It kind of reminds me of MMO or RPG, that someone is like a priest, someone is a summoner, someone is like wielding what is it called, a weapon, someone is wielding guns. So it's really amazing. You should definitely watch these. I hope some of these animes caught your attention and you would want to watch them. Or if you have already watched them, please tell me down below, what did you think of them? Were they good for you? Like, did you like them? And if you have any questions, it doesn't have to be about animes or anything. Leave them down below and I can include them into these silly little videos and answer them when I do these. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little talking time with me and me talking about animes. It's really nice finally to do this type of videos, because I've missed talking with you, not through a game, but through camera and YouTube. It's really good. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all of the love and support, and raise your cup to have a toast with me. Are you ready? I love coffee. But if I don't do a video before Christmas, I have to say Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you, and I hope you will eat a lot of candy and a ham and whatever you have on Christmas, and I hope you will receive even one great gift from someone.